Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with RealStreetSports Talk, back at with another video. And of course, it's Packers Hate Week. Of course, I got my guest over here, one of the biggest Packers fans, and he's the host of RealStreetSports Talk. I put his link in the channel. T.O. the God of RealStreetSports Talk, the biggest Packers fan you know out there. And we're going to be sharing our perspectives on each team, our strengths and weaknesses on each team, and what got them to the record that they have, and how big this game, how pivotal this game is going to be, not only for the NFC North, but for the NFC in general. It's a top heavy NFC conference. It's very competitive. These next 5 games is going to be a freaking bloodbath. But I think this game in particular, both of these teams pretty much just hold their destiny to see who's going to have the number 1 seed. And we're going to talk about it today, man. But, guys, before we start this video, just make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get the latest and greatest. It's not only Chicago Bears news, just NFL and NBA news, just sports in general. But, Tio.
Hey.
We know you got the Packers, the whole Packers gear on. You got
yeah.
his head and everything.
Okay, let me start now.
Green Bay Packers. How did they get to this 8-3-1? And let's talk about, of course, Micah Parsons. We got a lot to talk about. But first, I want to say, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy T.O. with a God. I represent Real Street Sports Talk. He represents KO Sports Talk. First things first, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so when he drop that fire, it drop right in your lap. Your boys is back. Pack is back. And I can say this now, finally, Bears is back. It's crazy, man. The rivalry is back, man.
It's just fun to be here, man. We finna. I finally got to get a Bears Day props, man. It ain't gonna be. I'm not as cocky as I normally would be, but I'm still confident, man. I still know what we finna do to y'all. It's finna be a good show, man. It definitely is, man.
Yeah, man. And of course, we know that I don't even want to talk about that, but we already know that you guys had the past 30 years, over 30 years, you've had back-to-back Hall of Famers, Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. And I think the last, I believe, was 17 or 20 meetings. Y'all are 14 and 17. And so, man, us Bears fans, it hasn't even been really a rivalry. I mean, it's been lopsided. Right? To say the least, And
it's definitely a rivalry now, man. It's definitely a rivalry now because
it's looking like Jordan Love is going to be another solid quarterback.
Yes, sir. He's playing ball, man. He's playing ball, and I'm telling you now, the Bears they got a coach now, man. Mm-hmm. They have a coach now, man. You could just tell Ben Johnson, he changed the whole culture, man. And just my opinion, to me, it seems like this is not a Caleb's town. This is a Ben Johnson town, man. You got guys making fake statues of him outside of Soldier.
Taking their shirts off outside of Wiener.
This is without a doubt a Ben Johnson takeover, man. I'm telling you, man. Ben Johnson is just taking over the city of Chicago right now, man. And that's down and dandy, but it's the standard over here. It's Green Bay over here. So you guys had fun, with your 9 wins. And I got to be honest. I'm going to say it up front. I'm still not a believer in the Bears. Not yet, man. I still think it's a little fried in there. We're going to get to it. That's why we here.
We'll see about that. We'll see about it on Sunday. We're just going to be talking about some of the matchups this week, some key matchups, and just also talking about some keys to the game, what each team has to prepare for this upcoming Sunday. We could also talk about some injuries to both teams first.
Yeah.
But Tio, we can go first with your Green Bay Packers. What do you?
Yeah, we'll just start out with the injuries, man. First things first. Losing Devontae Wyatt, man, that was a real big loss for us last week. Up the middle, we know the Bears want to run. This is just something that Ben Johnson want to do. Ben Johnson want to run a ball, man. The Packers, we haven't dropped our injury report yet. So I gotta see what that's coming out. What it's gonna look like. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. But as Teal is going out, yeah, man. I just want to talk a little bit more about the Bears. Of course, last year, of course, with the firing of Matt Eberflus and everything. I mean, last year, this team was already in shambles. We were on a 10-game losing streak, or whatever. We all remember about the Fail Mary that happened last year, with the Washington Commanders and how we went on that 10-game losing streak. I want to get that freaking taste out of my mouth. Oh my God. That 10-game losing streak was so bad. But I mean, just like what Teal said, bro, Ben Johnson has been a big revelation for this team. He's really helped out this team, especially with his in-game adjustments. Even during that Philadelphia game that happened last week or this past Friday, I mean, there are times Ben Johnson was just throwing the ball, even on short yardage, third and 2 or 4th and 2. And I'm like, Ben, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing? But during the second half of the game against the Philadelphia Eagles, he started running the ball a little bit more. And you start seeing a lot of open lanes with some of our guys up front, with Ozzie Trapilo, and especially our interiors, Drew Dahlman, Joe Tooney. And
yeah, they're moving people around. I just got watching that game.
Dogs, and even Darnell Wright. I don't know if you saw that game on Black Friday, but I saw this one play where Darnell Wright literally freaking manhandled Jalen Carter, literally pancaked his ass, bro, all the way to the
moving people around, man.
What the hell, bro? And Teal, a lot of people were clamoring, especially us Bears fans. Oh, what was Ryan Poles doing, trying to trade down the pick to get Darnell Wright? Everybody wanted Jalen Carter. Even me, I wanted Jalen Carter, whatever. Yeah. But now looking back at it, I'm really happy with the pick. I mean, both teams won at the same time. Philly got their Super Bowl championship, even though some of those Philly fans, some of the worst fans I've ever known. I thought Packers fans were bad.
Oh, man. It was even bad when we went there.
Phillies are horrible, bro. Oh, my gosh.
Can you hear me, Kofi?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Philly fans are just ruthless, bro.
They was even bad when we went to Philly, man. They was bad when we went to Philly. They was terrible top fans, man.
Yeah, they're terrible, man.
It was a lot of things caught on camera, man. That was crazy. Philly is crazy, but the Bears, I just watched that game over, man. The Bears O-line was moving people around. I was really surprised at the tackling by Philly, man. I was really, they safeties missed a lot of tackles that game, man. And that's why I'm feeling confident in my defense this week, because Evan Williams and McKinney not going to miss them tackles, man. So I was just trying to see what was it with those big runs, man. And the safeties just came up and missed a lot of tackles, man. Bears O-line was moving people around. I give them that.
Mm-hmm. They definitely were. And like I said, because Ben Johnson, he was able to make some second half adjustments, especially with the wind blowing 30 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they were able to run certain stunts in certain plays to kind of open up the interior holes, the middle of the hole, the A gap or the B gap, open up those runs for DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monunga. I mean, they almost rushed for 300 yards. I was like, damn,
that was insane. That was crazy.
That was insane.
But if our injury report, we're supposed to be having some guys coming back. I'm expecting my offense to be back on top of the health, man, with Jaden Reed coming back, Matthew Golden, along with Savion Williams, man. So we getting reinforcement on offense. We still missing Tucker Crab, which is a big thing, man.
Yeah, that's a big.
We had to adjust, man. It took us a couple games to adjust without Tucker Crab. You know what I mean? So, but Malafleur is just that good where he can, he can adjust, man. So now I think that last week something clicked. That was Green Bay offense last week. I feel like, because we stumbled a couple games without Tucker Crab, but I feel like last week was our offense getting back to normal. So I feel like we back to normal now with Tucker Craft, man. But on defense, man, I'm really hoping Quay Walker can give it a go this week. He probably going to be back playing. He was limited. He was almost ready to play last week. And like I said, Devontae Wyatt, I'm going to need Brooks and I'm going to need Carl Brooks and Kobe Wooden to step up, man, and Brinson. But, you got to go out there and play. I trust my linebackers, man. I trust Edric Cooper and Quay Walker to get sideline to sideline, but this is going to be a dogfight, man. It's going to be a dogfight.
I think this is going to be a close game, between these two teams, because this ain't going to be okay, this one team's gonna blow out the other team, or
Yeah.
this other team's gonna blow out another team. I'm expecting it's gonna be
How
a
you
dog.
feel about Vegas having us? How do you feel about Vegas having us as a 6-point favorite, man? 7-point favorite. You
I
don't
think
care
that's
about that?
disrespectful. I think it should be like 3.5. I
3.
mean, I get it because Vegas, like, we've sucked so long and nobody respects us. But I like us as underdog because it just puts more fuel to our fire. I mean, last week they had us as a touchdown underdog to the Philadelphia Eagles, and every time we're the underdogs, you always play well. So, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm really confident in our offensive line, whatever. I'm really confident in Ben Johnson and make game plans. The only concern that I have for this is just, Caleb Williams' accuracy, or whatever. He got to work on his accuracy.
How do you feel about Ben Johnson? What do you feel about Ben Johnson saying that we win in spite of Caleb playing good on that side of the ball?
I mean, I have some man. But I mean, like, on one end, I am kind of happy that we're winning in spite of Caleb Williams, but at the same time, I do have my concerns. I guess because, like I said, with Caleb Williams, he does have to work on his accuracy, and also a part of that is some of our wide receivers, they keep dropping passes. That's a problem, especially Roma Dunze. Like Roma Dunze,
he got a lot of drops this year, man.
He's had a lot of drops. And that's why I've been telling Chuck as well. Chuck says, "Oh, it's okay, whatever." But it's
that's because he's Mr. Positive, man. I like your perspective when you see it from both sides, man. He's Mr. Positive, so he don't want to hear nothing bad.
Exactly.
But drop balls. He dropped balls.
Yeah, he's been dropping balls. That's a problem, and he's been dropping balls. And that's something you got to do if you want to be. If you want to be a 1-on-1 wide receiver in this league, you got to learn how to make those catches, especially those 50-50 balls. Like, he was good in college, but I don't know what it is with Roma Dunze, but he needs to get some jugs machines. He needs to work out.
Like my wide receivers had to get, man.
Exactly.
That's I'm a Cubs fan. Go Cubs.
He has to work on it,
Yeah, and real suck, Packers suck. Go Cubs. Yeah, the Brewers do suck. I'm a Cubs fan. Go Cubs.
They do. We'll talk about the Cubs later. We're talking about the Packers, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like, some of our wide receivers, have been dropping passes. Like DJ Moore, he's had some of his bouts. I mean, that's another problem with DJ Moore. Like, it just seems like they're just kind of phasing him out in some type of way. I feel like within this offense. I mean, even though he's had his moments. I think Ben Johnson
it hasn't been enough. DJ Moore. DJ Moore's a hell of a player. It just hasn't been enough, man.
It hasn't been enough.
Christian Watson got back 4 games ago and already has more touchdowns than DJ Moore. So that's a problem. DJ Moore been here all year, man. He hasn't gotten enough touches, but the Bears are winning.
What I do know is that some of our rookies have been stepping up, like Luther Burden III. He's been stepping up.
Yeah,
I mean, Colson Loveland, bro, he's looking like a good draft pick.
He's looking good.
He's looking real good. I ain't gonna tell you though. He's looking real good. Some of our rookies are looking real good. Of course, Kyle Monongai. God, Kyle Monongai, one of the biggest draft steals of this set. I mean, this draft. He's been. He's like the only rookie to have like over 100 yards multiple games, like within this season. He had multiple games where over 100 yards. I think he had like 2 or 3 this season. And everybody was clamoring for Ashton Genty or whatever. I mean, he's, whatever. Like,
man, I've been hearing a lot of talk about Ashton Genty, man, and people happy with Kyle Monongai. Let me say this, man. If Ashton Genty was behind this Bears offensive line with Ben Johnson calling plays, come on, man. It'd be the same thing. Ashton Genty will probably be in the running for Rookie of the Year right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, offensive rookie of the year.
Oakland has one of the worst offensive lines in NFL. So people can chill out with this. I'm glad that we drafted him over. It's turning out to be. It looked like a good pick right now. But if Genty was behind this Bears offensive line, man, he'd be got them a Rookie of the Year, man. So that's just how I feel, man.
Okay.
But what you think the keys to the game is, man?
Okay, so the keys to the game.
The keys to the game.
Okay, so my 3 keys to the game in order for us to beat the Green Bay Packers is to just run it down their throat. One is to run it down their throat. like the Green Bay Packers so far this season, they've kind of been struggling with the run defense a little bit. But especially with Devontae White being out as well. I think with this Chicago Bears offensive line, just keep doing their thing, keep grounding and pounding at the rock, winning at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson is going to have to lean on it because I don't know specifically what the weather is going to be on Sunday, but I'm expecting it.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be cold. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be very, very cold.
Yeah, it's going to be in the corners.
I'm expecting our two running backs to be pivotal for this game. Like I said, like it was last week, because like with Green Bay's defense, especially with Micah Parsons, yeah, he's very great at rushing the pass. He's one of the best in the NFL, but at times he struggled with run defense. And I think with Micah Parsons, he may agree with me or not, but like you can run at him. He's not like Myles Garrett. You can just run exactly at Myles Garrett, but you can run at Micah Parsons. You can run at him. He can be had. He's one of the best. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you've been shaking your head, but to me, he can be had, bro. He can be had. And so I think we got to win at the line of scrimmage. I think we guys got to, keep running the ball down their throats if you want to beat this Green Bay Packers team. And like I said, that's also going to set up, some good quick passes, quick play action passes for Caleb Williams. I don't think he has to throw the ball enough because I think he is learning. Caleb Williams is still learning this offense. He's still a year one of Ben Johnson's offense. And so I think he still has some time to grow in this offense. And so that's one of the things. A second key to this game is figuring a way to get this pass rush going. Getting to Jordan Love, man. I don't know exactly what his numbers are, especially against the blitz. But like when you get in Jordan Love's face, he tends to get a little bit rattled and he starts to make some irrational decisions, especially when it comes to like really, really close games or whatever, especially like when you're keeping it real close or like when the Packers are kind of behind the game. Jordan Love, he starts to make some irrational decisions at times. And so we gotta keep putting the pressure on Jordan Love in this offense. Montez Sweat, I'm looking at you, man. I'm looking at you, Montez Sweat, Javon Dexter, and Austin Booker. I need you guys to figure some type of way to get to the Packers because I know our pass rush so far this season has not been great.
That ain't
better than Green Bay's Packers pass rush. They're one of the best in the NFL so far this season. So we got to figure a way to get to them. And key number 3, Ben Johnson. He just got to keep this defense being honest. Like make good play calling. Make some good timely decisions. Don't try to get too cute. Ben Johnson should never try to get too cute. That's been his problem at times this season. Ben Johnson tries to get too cute, especially with third and second, 4th and 2 plays. He may say, okay, let me do this just jet sweep or whatever, or let me go around. I'm like, no, don't try to get too cute. This is not the time to get cute because we're facing a really good team. Like the Green Bay Packers, I don't care what anybody says. People can say, oh, Jordan Love with this Green Bay Packers team, they're not all that great or whatever. No, this is a really good team. This team, they're trying to go all in this season. There's a reason why they traded for Micah Parsons because they're trying to go all in this season. And like they're one of the top contenders in the NFC, whether people like it or not. You got to take this team seriously. So Ben Johnson cannot get too cute. He's got to harp on the details. He can't get too cute. Specifically, when you guys are in when we're in the line of scrimmage, we can't be getting false starts or whatever that's going to push us back. That's going to ruin the rhythm of the game because Green Bay Packers, they will take advantage of that. And when they do that, then they're going to have a long day. So, yeah, those are my keys of the game.
Okay, well, I don't have a problem with your last one, which the third key was Ben Johnson don't get too cute because this ain't the game where you want to try to get too cute with trick plays and all that. This is for the division right here. You know what I mean? This is the
for the NFC, not just the NFC, North NFC.
Yeah, but you saying that you can come. I'm telling you, it's been all year where Michael Parsons has been stepping up in a run game, pushing those tackles out the way and getting in there with the run game. Packers is 8th in NFL. I don't know what this notion is where you can run down a Packers throat, man. Packers is 8th in the NFL in rushing, defensive rush. I don't know where people think that you could just run. Like Saquon Barkley didn't run on us. Gibbs didn't run on us. Like we had a couple games with the Carolina game, but that was really pretty much about it. I don't know where all this you could just run over the Packers coming from, because when it comes to those big running backs, we shut them down. And the Bears are going to see you're not just finna run up and down on the field against Green Bay. Michael Parsons has been tackling, getting in there, tackling. Rashad Gary is one of the best run defenders. You know, people talk about his sacks, but Rashad Gary has always been a great run defender. So with that, and as far as pressuring Jordan Love, we can go look this up. Jordan Love under pressure, when you blitz, he kills you. You know, he's one of the top 10 guys in percentages when somebody blitz. But that is if you want to cause a turnover, which Jordan Love just hasn't been doing this year. 19 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. This is some Aaron Rodgers type crap right here. Well, Aaron Rodgers only had 4 or 5 interceptions all year.
Yeah, I believe he only has 3 interceptions, 19-3, so that's really good.
Yeah, 19 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. You know, that's pretty good so far. He just not have been turning the ball over. And I'm going to get to my keys. The number one key for me is penalties. I'm going to talk about penalties too. If we don't screw ourselves over with all these penalties and just play a solid game, I don't think nobody can mess with us, man. Stay away from the false starts and the defensive holding and, you know, the pass interference. Stay away from all that. You know, I ain't got to say we ain't got to turn the ball over. We haven't been turning the ball over. But Matt LaFleur, stay aggressive. That's my number 2 thing. I want Matt LaFleur to stay aggressive. You know, let the Bears know that it's showtime. This is big boy football. We went in Detroit, and Matt LaFleur was talking on post game, said that we wasn't kicking too many field goals, and that's what I want to do Sunday night. It's 4th and 3, 4th and 4. Get ready to stay on the field, Chicago Bears. We're going to be aggressive. You know what I mean? Take it straight to them. Let them know what time it is. You know, so that's the second key. Third key is to please get Matthew Golden involved, man. This guy he got hands. Get my rookies involved. Savion Williams, if he come back, get my rookies involved in this game. Because they haven't been able to show what they could do, but Matthew Golden has hands of steel, man. I'm telling you, he catching everything. Get my rookies involved, and we'll be okay, man. Those 3, I don't want to put too much on the Packers and say we need to do this and that. Just keep it simple. We at home, touchdown favorite. Stay away from the penalties and play aggressive, Matt LaFleur. And I think that we beat the Bears by a touchdown, man. Caleb Williams is going to have to throw. It ain't no you finna run the ball 200 yards and you about to. Caleb Williams is going to have to make some throws this game. And he can't go out there and throw 58% no more, because that has been terrible. Last time, I think he threw 50%.
Yeah, you're right. He has to work on his
terrible.
accuracy. Yeah.
You know, he's 58% on the year, which is terrible. I see why Ben Johnson called him out. That's not good. And Ben Johnson going to be, if he keep that up, Ben Johnson is going to be around way longer than Caleb, because Ben Johnson ain't going nowhere. You know? I see the predictions over there, but I got us winning by touchdown. Yes, sir. I see the predictions, man. Yeah, but that's where I'm at, man. That's why, man. I see you guys. Let me talk about your guy, Nahshon Wright, man.
Nahshon Wright.
Listen, when Stevenson come back, you guys got to make a decision, man. Because do you take Nahshon Wright off the field? How you feel about that? Nahshon Wright is a dog. You might got to keep him on the field.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyreek Stevenson. I mean, he's good specifically in coverages, but like at times he has struggled. Nahshon Wright, earlier during the season, he did struggle, with pass coverages. You know, I mean, I do understand he kind of got burned by AJ Brown on that touchdown pass, whatever. He kind of blew his man. But I mean, he gets turnovers, man. I mean, like,
yeah,
when he needed the most, he gets those turnovers, man. Like that fumble. That he had, that fumble recovery that he made against Jalen Hurts, like literally, he just showed the league. Okay, this is how you stop the tush push.
Exactly.
Whenever that ball is exposed, when that ball is exposed, that's when you got to punch that shit out, bro, and get the ball. You know, and that's what he showed. Like everybody, like if you guys want to stop the tush push, you got to get that ball, because at the end of the day, football is not all about tackling. It's getting to the ball and making the play to get to the ball. You know, and so he just showed you that. And of course, you know, with his 5 interceptions, I believe he has like 5 interceptions within the season. I think, he's been great. Al Harris has done a great job. Our cornerback coach has done a really great job. He's probably going to be in the running for getting the defensive coordinator position. And of course, I think he was just doing it for his coach. I'm pretty sure you already heard, his coach, got shot. And so I think he was just doing it, for his coach. And just hearing a story, bro, like from where he's come from, and him being like 6 on the depth chart, the 6th cornerback on the depth chart, like way below on the depth chart, like earlier during the training camp, bro. He was like all the way below on the depth chart.
It reminded me
worked his way up.
Rasul Douglas, man. It reminded me when we signed Rasul Douglas, man. It was he just came in, he was just intercepting the ball, and we had to keep the guy on the field. We had to keep that guy on the field when Rasul Douglas came off the practice squad, just steady making turnovers and always around the ball, man. You find guys like that off the practice squad, and
he reminded me of Tim Jennings. Tim Jennings, he came out of nowhere. He used to be a former cornerback for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
and he just came out of nowhere. Tim Jennings had like maybe 5 or 6 interceptions that one season.
Pick
six. Yeah.
He was pick 6 in the ball.
Yeah, the pick 6. Yeah, he did. He did, And he's kind of like that type of story, And so, I mean, I'm really proud, of him, man. Especially, Dennis Allen too. Dennis Allen, I mean, that game, against the Pittsburgh Steelers and then the Philly, where we had like all of our starting linebackers were like completely gone. We didn't have TJ Edwards. We didn't have Noah Sewell. We didn't have Tremaine Edmonds. Hell, even Ruben Hippler, our rookie, was down and out. Dude,
you talking about versus Pittsburgh or Philly? Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah,
both of them.
I'll tell you right now, you're gonna you put those. What's their name? What's those guys' name on your linebackers? What's their linebackers'
it's
name?
Marco Jackson and Amon. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Okay, let me say this right quick. If you put the damn Three Stooges, you put the Three Stooges out there this week, I'll tell you one thing, you're going to pay for it. So you're going to need TJ Edwards back. You're going to need him back. If you put the Three Stooges back
don't underestimate Dennis Allen. Don't underestimate Dennis Allen, Tio. Dennis Allen got that mojo, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, all those backup third string linebackers, practice squad linebackers, if you put them out there in that field, the Three Stooges are going to get exposed. I can tell you that right now. It's gonna be funny, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
So you better hope TJ Edwards come back, because this is not Pittsburgh. What Mason Rudolph even had a decent game. This Jalen Hurts. Right. Eagles are a good team, but they look lost.
He kind of torched us, bro. Like Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense look lost, Kofi. They just look lost.
They did.
On first downs, they was bad. They felt like
they didn't want to play that game. They didn't want to play that game. They just like,
I don't know what it was. So many times they got booed off the field on third downs, man. 6 3-and-outs. You're not going to get that this Sunday. I can promise you that.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to get against Green Bay. I know that.
Y'all going to get that this Sunday, man. Honestly,
from what I do know, for the injury report, they said TJ Edwards did practice. He was limited today in practice, but he is questionable to play this Sunday. I think also Noah Sewell also practiced today. So I mean, that's all their injury reports. I'm not too sure about Tariq Stevenson and Ruben Hippler or Dominique Robinson, but so far TJ Edwards, he was limited in practice, as well as Noah Sewell. But hopefully the target date is for them to play this Sunday. Hopefully they will, but it's up in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man, because like I say, and I'm putting this down on tape. If the Three Stooges come out there at linebacker, I can promise you it's not gonna go well like he did in Philly. Just not. We're gonna tear that middle apart. We're gonna tear the middle apart of those linebackers is out there, man. Just like a chicken.
Especially for running zone. Like if we're playing zone against
Amanda Flair loves to play in zone. Joe loves Amanda Flair. We love the zone, man. So it's gonna be real interesting, man. It's gonna be real interesting. What did Chuck have time to get in here?
I'm not too sure what's going on. He said he's at work. He said he's gonna hop in or whatever.
Okay.
I
got a few more minutes, man.
Okay.
I got a few more minutes before I get out of here, man. But give me your final prediction, man, of what you think, man, that's gonna happen, because this game is big implications, man. If one of us lose, we go down to the 7th seed.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You
That's
lose,
how
you can
competitive
go
this
from first
NFC
to
is.
seventh. You know what I mean?
That's
And
crazy.
playoff chances is what, 40% for the Bears? They got,
I think
if
it's
they
like 77% for us, and like I think you guys were like 98.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you guys lose though, it goes down to like,
Lose? Yeah, I think it goes
ridiculous.
down. Like,
Because you got
but
to
then
end the
again,
year
we
up.
also won against Philly, so I mean, we would be like 6-3 in the conference. It's all dependent on the conference because right now we're at 6-2.
Yeah, you just got to play the
And strength of
49ers and
schedule.
Detroit at the end of the year. That's what's tough right there.
Yeah,
that's what's tough. So you want to get one of these games versus us.
but yeah, we got to win these NFC games. Like, I mean, Cleveland, of course. I mean, I won't care too much about it, even though I mean they do suck. I mean, of course they got Myles Garrett, but these NFC games, like the Packers, the Lions, and the San Francisco 49ers, we got to win.
Yeah.
We have to win. That's pivotal.
Yeah.
We can't lose to these teams.
And we got 4 road games left, so we gotta win this game right here. We gotta win this game because we got 4 road games left. So
I think my prediction for this game, I can see it being like a really low scoring game, but then again, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a high scoring game. I say my prediction is 23-20 Bears, 23-20. I'm having being a kind of a low scoring game because based on the weather.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We not scoring no low points. Jordan Love, 2 touchdowns.
All you need is love, right?
With a touchdown. Packers 30. We scoring 30. It's Toyota-thon. It's Toyota-thon. If you don't know what that is, go look up Jordan Love Toyota-thon numbers.
Okay.
We coming. We at home. Bears gonna come. They're gonna see what it is to play big boy ball. Packers 30, Bears 17. Packers take over the North, and Bears fall to the 7th seed without ever seeing first place again this year.
Bears are still
That's just what it is. It's going down, man. Kofi, I had fun stopping in, talking to you, baby. It's Bears Packers week. Like I told y'all earlier, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button so when he dropped this fire, it dropped right in your lap. I'm Real Street Sports Talk. I'm about to get my site back going. I've been off for a few weeks, but I'm about to get my site back up and going. But this is one of my favorite shows. Even though I'm a Packer fan, I love coming in here messing with you guys, man, because it's all fun. You know, we're not making the millions, they making the millions. Mm-hmm. So, you know, don't get too wrapped up in it. Enjoy your team, though, man. It's Green Bay Packers Nation, man. Go Pack, go. You know, and the Bear, it's finna be down. It's finna be a bear down. I'll tell you that right now.
And you're still gonna be the little brothers of the NFC, right?
For sure, man. For sure. Well, I'm out of here, Cove. All right.
All right, dude. Thank you for coming, bro.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, man. That was Teal the guy, man. You know, subscribe to his channel. Sometimes he does like sports bettings or whatever. And so, like, if you ever want to do covering or doing all types of sports bettings, go on to our Real Street Sports Talk. You know, he not only covers the Green Bay Packers, but he also teaches you how to, you know, pick certain teams, what certain teams to pick during that week. He's very good when it comes to, you know, picking certain teams of the week. But go on to Real Street Sports Talk. You know, even though he is a Packers fan, I don't like him as a Packers fan, but he's a friend of the channel. He's cool people, man. He's always welcome. I like him, but I mean, he's a Cubs fan too as well. But yeah, he does like he just teaches how to do sports betting, whether it be MLB, NFL, NBA. I don't know about NHL or whatever, but you know, those types of teams, he does that. But you know, check him out. But I don't know if Chuck is supposed to come. I got a couple more minutes right now. I'm gonna see if I could just text him real quick. Gonna end stream soon. Let me know if you want to come in. I just texted him. Packers lost to the Browns. What's up, Ron? 32-10, man. Hopefully, but you know, he's a Packers fan. You know, he's confident in his team. I just don't think, you know, like I said, these Packers fans, everybody, you know, in the media is picking the Packers, you know, to be the representative of the NFC conference, and rightfully so. Jordan Love, he's playing so far at an MVP level. I think he's like third or fourth in the MVP voting so far. If I'm not mistaken. Like I said, he hasn't turned the ball over, but like we already know what Jordan Love has done in the past, man. If you want to, beat this Packers team, I mean, you got to get to him. You got to rattle him. You got to get pressure in his face. Keep the game, like I said, keep the game close. Because when it comes to very, very tight, closely knit games, Jordan Love, he just tends to like panic when it comes to like really, really close games. And so you got to keep this game close. You can't let the game get away from you. You can't let the Packers get a big lead on you or whatever. You have to keep this game close if you want to win against this Packers, because when you shut down their run game and you put in the hands of Jordan, when you put the ball in the hands of Jordan Love, when it's like when they're up like 2 or 3 points, or when they're down 2 or 3 points, Jordan Love tends to get happy feet, or he tends to get nervous, or he tends to throw the ball away, whatever. But it is what it is. Like we got number 18. We got Caleb Williams right here. We got this guy who's clutch. He had 5 game-winning fourth quarter drives. This kid is clutch. Caleb Williams, number 18. They call him the Iceman for a reason. Like I said, if you want to beat this Packers team, you got to keep this game close. And we got Ben Johnson here too. Ben Johnson, one of the best play callers in the league. Let's see what Chuck is doing, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna be here for 4 minutes so far. If you guys have anything, Eric, Ron, like I said, this is Packers Hay Week. I'm gonna be here till around 40 minutes. I got some stuff I got to handle on. But I mean, like I said, bro, like let the doubters keep doubting us, bro. Like I've been watching a lot of national media. A lot of people, they're picking the Packers to win. Like I said, bro, let the Packers keep doubting us. Let them keep going back to history. Oh, the Chicago Bears have lost 14 or 17. No, we're not talking about the past. The past is the past. This is a new Chicago Bears team, bro. This is a new era of Chicago Bears. This is the Ben Johnson era. This ain't the Matt Eberflus era. This ain't the Mitch Trubisky era. This ain't the hell. This is not even the Matt Nagy era, John Fox era. Like these are none of these old head, these boring mom and pop Chicago Bears. This is the new Chicago Bears. Now, God rest Virginia Hallis McCaskey's soul, but the way she was running the Chicago Bears, she was running it like a mom and pop shop. She didn't want to spend money, but I'm trying to watch my mouth, but I don't want to talk about that dead. But like it just, as soon as she passed away, George McCaskey started ponying up, man. Like he said, I gotta hire Ben Johnson. He ponied up. He put on his big boy pants. Ryan Poles hired Ben Johnson, put on his big boy pants, paid Ben Johnson the money that he wanted. Ben Johnson got the staff that he wanted. And then he said, okay, how much money do you want to get your all-star staff? Okay, Dennis Allen, it's going to be $5 million. Eric Bieniemy, $2 million. This and that, whatever. He got it. He put on his big boy pants. He ponied up. And he got the people that he wanted. And guess what? We're 9-3. I mean, I know beginning of the season we started off 0-2, whatever. We weren't that great. We were 0-2, whatever. We weren't that great. But we went on a run. We won like 9 or 10 games for a reason. Ben Johnson made adjustments from those past 2 games that he's lost against the Vikings and the Detroit Lions. People were saying, oh, the Chicago Bears are back. Same old Chicago Bears. This is going to be like how it was last year. Whatever. Ben Johnson was like saying, hell, F that. No, this is not the same Chicago Bears team. And like I said, won 9 or 10 games, and got this team believing. That's the thing. He got this team believing, bro. Literally, He literally fed the whole city of Chicago hot dogs. He got his whole team believing. He got the whole city of Chicago believing, bro. Literally, last week I had to take off my own shirt because I was so hyped, bro. But like I said, guys, I'm approaching 40 minutes. I'm about to end the stream, bro. But like I said, man, I think this is going to be a dogfight between these two teams. I don't know what Teal was talking about. I think this is going to be a close game. I mean, when it comes to these divisional games, I think these types of divisional games is going to be close. And yeah, man, I think this will be close. You know, Teal is kind of being delusional about it, but yeah, man. Hopefully the Chicago Bears will win, and yeah, I'll be rubbing it in Teal's face, you know, after Sunday. But I'll see you guys later, and as always, guys, Chicago up, Bear down. All right, guys, peace. I'm out.